Cubs, welcome and welcome back again. It's time to step into the lion's den. So today I'm going to go ahead and do a reading on J-Hope and check on how he's doing. This is mostly going to be around his health and mental stability and just kind of what's going on around him that's stressing him out so much. So yeah, let's get right into it. Is this deck upside down? Let me make sure. Let's have J-Hope step into the den. Almost forgot my music. We have the Sky Bridge card, and we also have the Root Girl. And so the Sky Bridge says possibility for union, and the Root Girl says disowned self. So with J-Hope, already with the possibility of union, I do feel like a lot of things are centered around, I don't know if, I'm sure Big Hit is probably getting bigger, and they're Hive now. Hive is probably getting bigger and joining other companies, or I feel like there's a lot of stress around becoming bigger, around joining into other projects and things like that. I feel like they have to do, or he's feeling definitely the weight of having to do so much more for so many more different kinds of people. And I feel like J-Hope feels like he doesn't really have autonomy anymore. Almost like he has to step away from his own body. Like he has to completely numb himself in order to kind of survive in their kind of chaotic environment. Let's see what else. Okay, so we have serenity and realization. One moment, because I gotta look at this word. I ain't gonna play y'all. I'm sorry if y'all hear my nose, like me sniffling. I do have a little bit of allergies, so yeah, sometimes you'll hear me doing that. Okay, sovereignty, supreme power, authority. The authority of a state to govern itself over another, supreme power or authority in general. Which is very interesting, because like I was saying, like, J-Hope is feeling like he doesn't have autonomy anymore over himself, over his own body, over his own will. And so that is paired with realization. And that's literally exactly what I was explaining here. He doesn't feel like he has any control anymore, and that's kind of weighing down on him. This is a love oracle I use, but it also has other cards in here that are really good. So we have procrastination and cycles. J-Hope really wants to say no to a lot of things. He wants to refuse a lot of offers or opportunities. He wants to be able to just kind of walk away from things. But he hesitates way too long. Like, he doesn't want to disappoint people. He doesn't want to be the straw, that breaks the camel's back. He doesn't want to be the first one out. And we also have cycles here, where it's just talking about how, this is routine. Like they go through the same thing over and over and over again. It's not anything necessarily new. It's just they're overworked. They think they get a break and then they're called in for another job, or they end up joining into something else and they have to do more work. And it's kind of like a vicious cycle that he's caught into, and he realizes that he can't really break away from it. He can't really unwind or unravel up out these contracts, and he's feeling very stuck. Okay, let me see. What other deck do I want to use? I think I want to pull out one of my... I keep looking at this one, so I'll see what this one has to say. Okay. Never jam today. It says promises never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. So again, like, and you know how they have a phrase called no jam, like no fun, right? And I feel like that's kind of like the position that he's in, right? I feel like that's the position that he's in. I feel like it's not fun for him anymore. There's no fun in, you know, upping your skills. There's no fun in being where they're at. I feel like they're also very lonely. Promises that never come. I swear to you, they were promised a break. I swear it. They were promised a break, and then they got bad news about it not happening. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been following really much of BTS, besides them actually putting BTS on my TikTok now. Oh, mind you, I did make a Lions Den TikTok. Y'all can find it if y'all want. Don't expect me to post much on there. But yeah. I need to actually post the morning message from there, but yeah, I think they were promised a vacation. J-Hope and them promised a break, and I don't think they were able to get it because I think work keeps rolling in and more stuff keeps rolling in, and every time more stuff rolls in, it's just like, okay, well, you can't take it after all. This is a really big company where they're investing a lot. I need you to get back out there. I need you to work with this person. And again, like I said, back to cycles. It's the same routine. It says number 44, you can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. So this is kind of, again, on the side of realization cycles, and you can't go back to yesterday. So this is what he's realizing. He's realizing that there's no turning back. There's no way that he can unfame himself a little bit or like go back to where maybe he can walk on the streets without being, you know, stalked or harassed, or like more without fans noticing him. I think there's a lot of that kind of realization that he may not ever know peace. And I think that also weighs down on him. Let's see. Let me go ahead and lastly check. Oh, look, I pulled this deck out, right? I pulled my Psychic Tarot out, and at the bottom of it, Hope. That's so cute. That's very interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and shuffle this. Okay. You see how it flew out over here again? Also, I have 3 other cards in here that flipped over while I was shuffling, so I'm going to be pulling those out. Okay, it's more than 3. Okay. That's crazy. It was like literally at the bottom of the deck, and then I shuffled it in, and then it flew out. It flew out aggressively, too. Yeah, no, and see, exactly like how I was saying, even recognition and reward is in reverse. Like I was saying, like he feels like it's really weighing on him, realizing that he can't go back to a time where he was unknown. He can't go back to a time where he didn't have fame. He can't go back to a time where he could walk around, you know, walk on the street and not be recognized or be in peace. Okay. New beginnings is also in reverse. He doesn't want to take on other jobs. He doesn't want to take on more comebacks. A lot of these are in reverse. Yeah. Spiritual strength is also in reverse. He's losing so much energy. He's losing so much will to continue on with this. Also suffering in silence is here. Suffering in silence. And also it's in reverse because it's not in silence anymore. As we've seen, and what inspired this reading was him also saying that he's not okay on live. Finally breaking down and, you know, crying and saying, letting everyone know that he's not okay. He's not all right. And so he's no longer suffering in silence. He said what he needed to say. It really all is up to fans whether they want to acknowledge that their idols are really suffering, or if they're going to brush it off as, you know, oh, you know, whatever, and ignore things. We also have discontent and boredom. Once again, reiterating what I've been saying, he's tired. He's tired. He doesn't really want to do this anymore. He's kind of going back to this place of wishing that he could just be at peace doing something and not have to worry about people running him down or taking pictures of him and things like that. So J-Hope is pretty stressed out, you guys. He's pretty stressed out. And he needs a break. He needs a break. He needs peace. He needs time to... My cat is staring into my soul right now. Hi, Mona. Ew. Not her judging me. But anyway, he needs time to feel like he matters. He needs time to feel like his feelings matter. His emotions matter. That he matters as a human being. That's what he needs. He needs someone to tell him that they truly do care about his emotions. They care about him. And not as BTS's J-Hope, but as Jungho Suk. You know? He needs that right now. He needs a sense of realism. He needs a sense that people actually care about him as a real life human being. Because he's not feeling that. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead into the last bit of this and just see how, you know, where he's gonna go mentally in the future. What's the next biggest thing to happen for J-Hope? Cards are flipping over by themselves in the deck. I think J-Hope is actually going to be more outspoken, honestly. I feel like there are going to be some things that J-Hope may do or say that could cause a little bit of trouble, but it's like, almost like I feel a sense of realism, like a heavy realism, like him actually saying something very boldly, like, I don't know, but just like, I just feel like it's going to be something that is going to be casually said, boldly said. And, you know, maybe people are going to look at him like, girl, what? Like, what? And then just kind of cover up what it was. But, J-Hope is getting a little bit fed up. Like, he's going to probably seem a little even more feisty, from here on out. Just a tad bit. Yeah, but I do see him kind of getting to a point where he kind of relaxes and he's like, okay, this is not getting everything. I'm so sorry. But yeah, he's going to get eventually to a point where he's back to a little bit of a more stable position where he's like, okay, I'm back. I like doing this. These are the reasons why I like, everything. Back to working with the rest of the members and little projects or whatever. Maybe a rap line project, I don't know. But just back, kind of being a little normal. But are you serious, kitty? But there is going to be a change in the way he approaches things and the way he speaks about things. And I'm trying to figure out if it's going to be, I think it's going to be possibly more on the blunter side. So, like, you may hear him say things that you're like, no, normally you're a lot more optimistic than that. Except now you're going to notice that he may be a little more, I don't know how to explain it, but I definitely think J-Hope is going to be more vocal about how he feels about things. I don't think he's going to keep it a secret anymore. I think he's just going to, now I do see that he is going to, or if he didn't already, probably get in trouble for sort of I think he did get in trouble for letting his emotions out or saying that to fans. But he stood by it, what he said, either way. Okay. And I don't think he's going to be hiding his emotions that much anymore. I'm not going to say well, because I don't see him intending to hide it. That's pretty much the change that I do see coming for J-Hope. I think there's going to be less hiding from him. But yeah, that's all I have for J-Hope. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you want to suggest other readings, please also leave those in the comment. What are you eating? Get the hell out of my daggone office. I'm so sorry, y'all. Please also leave that in the comment section below. Yes, also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, and she is planning on pissing me off today. And if you're interested, TikTok, I'm so sorry, my cat is really trying to get my attention. But yes, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time in the Lion's Den. Bye!